What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Helios Hangout.
Woo.
Right now, it's just me and Andy Plamo, but we got some more boys jumping in, so you have to bear with us for right now. I'm working on getting some of the scribing done on the front of this goof leg. We're going to see if I can make something that's halfway decent.
Yeah.
There we go. Jacob's here. Boom. What's up, man?
But
What's up, Jake?
like a sheep.
Jacob joins, immediately makes goat noises.
I'm not even set up yet. Hold on. Pretend I'm not here.
Oh, that's okay. I do that all the time. What?
How's that look?
What?
Okay.
I didn't say anything.
Hey, little buddy, what you doing?
I hear a cat.
Yeah, I got two cats, and they are very. They want to be wherever I am, so I walked in this room. So immediately they had to walk in the room.
Oh, I understand. My cat can't keep away from me.
All right, let me get some lights up in this whack ass place. See, I'll put my water over there. Boom, boom. No, that looks good. It's not bad. Let's get one more light on the other side. Oh, that's cool. Okay. That'll do. All right, pretend I'm here now.
Oh, hey, look, Jacob just showed up.
Did you hear something? What?
What's up, Jacob? How are you?
I am great.
It's really awesome that you just showed up, not 2 minutes ago, but right now.
Yeah. We were wondering if you were going to show up at all.
What, was I even late?
You were like maybe like a minute late.
I was finishing off my tea. My bad.
It's all good. What's going on, Funko Cop? How are you?
I have a international grocery store kind of near, and they sell this Thai tea mix, where it's just like boiling water and then powder. It's so good, and I've been drinking it like every day. I'm hooked.
Huh?
Yeah, it's like instant Thai tea though. So I don't know. I really like Thai tea, and like you only ever get it when you go out to like Asian restaurants. So I decided to try it, and it was a good try.
Nice. Yeah, I've gotten into tea because of my girlfriend, and now I got all sorts of different kinds because she's got me into it. And I'm hooked. I just haven't been drinking some in a while, but
yeah, I have like a black milk tea and a Thai tea, and I usually alternate them.
Oh, I got like crazy flavors like ginger lemongrass and like hibiscus, I don't know, something like crazy different mixtures. It's really good though.
Interesting.
Yeah, I never, coffee's good, but caffeine doesn't really affect me. But
yeah, I don't really.
Tea is a much healthier alternative, I think, with everything else.
Coffee makes me shaky, so I try to avoid it. It's just a little too much.
Yeah.
That and it just gives you like super groups.
Yeah. One thing is I can't have matcha tea because I had some reaction with it because at the time it was like some Japanese class I was in and I was on some medication in it. I had some really weird reaction to it. So like involuntary muscle movements. So I'm like, okay, I can't have that stuff.
That's crazy.
Well, matcha tea is like caffeine on steroids.
Is it really? I didn't know that matcha was like there was any extra caffeine because of it.
I don't like matcha at all. The whole time I was in Japan, I was like, this sucks. Like, I just
because you have to like whisk it and everything. When you were over there, you have to whisk it.
When I was over there, pretty much every restaurant just had a little box with a tiny spoon in it, and you just put it in your cup, and then every single table has like a hot water nozzle. But I don't know. It just to me, it's not my thing. What did I get? I just got something. Vanilla chai black tea. I just bought that,
Vanilla
and it was disappointing. So that box is gonna sit forever until I throw it away. I couldn't even finish a cup. It was just so gross. It smelled good. Oh yeah, I need to hop over here to live comments. I also need to take my socks off because I got warm feet.
Take off your socks.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just felt like saying it was disgusting.
Wait, I don't think you ever had socks on. Ever.
I don't ever wear socks.
I just started to think, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I've never seen you wear socks other than like
I wear
literally
socks,
go.
I wear socks all the time, just not when I'm at home.
Right. I'm about to say, the second you go home, you go barefoot, like ever, like guaranteed.
Oh,
and you
I
wear
recently
camo
started
shorts in
working-
the summer or in the winter.
No.
I'm wearing camo shorts right
Fucking
now.
psychopath.
Okay, that's weird.
All right, you guys ready for this? This is what I am currently working on. It is a commission from Persona 5. It is this guy. There we go. Let my camera. Anyway, it is horrible, and I regret taking this commission. I thought it was going to be easy, but every single part is seam lines. Like, this is the inner elbow, and it's two pieces that go together. That's the inner elbow, which is like predominantly always just one piece. Like, there's no reason for it to be two, but it is.
Well,
I hate it.
This is what you get for assuming that any kind of commission is going to be easy.
Yeah, I'm not there yet. I don't know if I could watch
be
the
a
ask for
novel.
some crazy kit. I'm like, I don't know.
I'm done with commissions. I've got this Sazabi, and once that's done, I will do commissions for the guy. I've got like a regular guy who commissions me all the time. I'll do commissions for him, and that's it. I'm done.
Huh. Wasn't there a theme with the Sazabi? Was it like Space Sazabi or something like that?
What are you talking about? The one that I'm doing?
Yeah, the commission or whatever you're doing. Yeah, wasn't there
It's
some theme?
the Infinite Dimensions dress up kit.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Okay,
a
that's
lot,
what that was.
man.
All right.
There's so much to it. That's what I'm not enjoying.
Yeah, so I need to get back on this. And the seams actually, they don't line up very well because this model is not to the quality that I would like. So I've actually been having to use a lot of this stuff after I do the seam line gluing to fill in the cracks.
I'm gonna throw a suggestion out there.
Dude, your suggestions suck ass.
I know they do. So you said none of the pieces line up right?
Like they do, but it's like, I don't know. They suck. Like,
have you tried just trimming all the pegs off and just like lining them up that way?
No. It's not like they're off like by a big amount. It's like, okay, I guess I'd explain it like my fingers.
Like
they don't line up touch to touch. There's like little waves.
This is the thigh for the Easy 8, and that's how it sits. It's like offset.
No, it's not offset. It's like my fingers. Like, you know where each knuckle there's like a gap in between?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
it's like
I
that.
hate that.
There's just like random gaps in between. I would
just fill that bitch with super glue and sand it down.
Well, I am, but instead of super glue, I'm using Mr. Putty because that's what I like.
Yeah, but that shrinks.
Hold on. This dissolving stuff, it does good.
I mean, it does all right, but it shrinks. It still shrinks.
I like it. It's doing good for me.
Well, if it works, it works.
I put it on heavy and then I sand it down.
That's fair. I mean, that's.
Look, I don't want to hear it from a fake builder like you who talks about building but never actually does anything.
Oh, well.
Not trying to call you out, but
I guess the secret's out. This is actually just a video.
We all know that you just pay like poor Vietnamese kids to build your models for you.
Bro.
Yeah, Justinius builds sweatshop.
Exposed.
Somebody call TMZ.
Things you won't hear in the Gunpla community.
Oh my god, dude! Don't even get started on the gun. You know what I hate about the Gunpla community is everybody acts like it's different than any other nerd community.
It's not.
Oh, I know.
They're all fucking toxic. They all are full of people who just shit talk 24/7.
I love the Gunpla community.
I don't even.
What is going
Go
on?
ahead.
Yeah, how are you?
What?
What's up?
In the chat. I love the Gunpla community. I just hate that, like, here, especially here lately, everything in the Gunpla community is fucking competitive. Like, sit down, build your models, and shut up. Like, it's, I don't know why it isn't. That's not what it is. Like, that's all it needs to be. Just build.
I have so much stuff in my life. I do not have time for that. So I don't even pay attention to half the stuff that goes on, and I'm happy for it. I
man.
don't need that.
The less attention you pay to it, the better off you're going to be.
Yep.
So can I ask a really weird question? And if you
Okay.
guys don't do this, it's fine. All right. So when you're sanding something and you have a lot of powder and you're trying to feel if it's smooth, I often will lick my finger and then rub it across the spot to wipe off the powder and to feel how smooth it is.
I do that.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not the only dude
done
who
that.
licks his gunpla.
500%. I do that.
I
Now,
do
if, like,
that.
if I'm like wet sanding,
I usually prefer to do water though.
yeah, if it's like a big surface, I'll just like dip it in water. Or
No,
something. But
I treat it like I'm eating KFC. I just slobber all over my knuckles.
slobber all over your
Stop! I want some hot wings right now.
Fucking, I had Buffalo Wild Wings last week. Oh, so good.
Nice.
I made a trip out yesterday for the first time since this whole shit has been going on.
How have you eaten? Like, you have to buy groceries and shit.
Well, I mean, I'm talking like I made an actual trip to somewhere that's not Walmart, you know, because like Walmart's right across the street.
Oh, Walmart's chaos during all this.
I was like, I want to go eat something that I haven't eaten in a while, something that's not in Pocomoke, something that I want. And I was like, I want Popeyes. So I went to Salisbury. I went to the comic shop because they're open up, and there was nobody in there, so I knew that was going to be dead. And I bought a couple like board games, and then I came home and I got some Popeyes on the way home, and it was worth it. They got my order completely fucking wrong, but I didn't care.
Yeah. It's Popeyes. I've never had it though. I don't have a lot. Don't have many where I am, so still yet to try it. Where did I put that?
Oh.
So yeah, I mean, this commission is gonna be fun. The only thing I hate about it is we didn't actually agree on a price, so I'm gonna have to figure that out.
So you're working on it without having a price in mind?
So he showed me the Mega Man X Kotobukiya kit.
Lowball and real easy.
Well, he showed me the Kotobukiya Mega Man X, and I gave him a price, and then he's like, "Or how about this instead?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can do that too." And then he sent this one, so I was like, shit, should have probably.
You probably should have done the Mega Man because that kid is cake.
Yeah, well, I did what he wanted me to do. I don't like to pressure people into like I'll tell him like, oh, I don't want to do that, but at the same time, I don't want to be that guy.
I mean, he
wanted this one, so I did this one. I just want him to be happy.
You got to set a standard for your work, man. You got to.
Dude, my standard is subpar as fuck, and people still think it's okay.
Well, that's all that matters. I mean,
to this day, every time I airbrush, I'm like, well, I hope I can fucking airbrush and it doesn't come out as goddamn Play-Doh coming out of my gun. Like,
I know that struggle. I was painting a little bit earlier today and it didn't quite go how I wanted.
It always happens once you think you know what the fuck you're doing, and then you pick up a new color or a new brand, and you go to paint, and it's just like, nope, you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
No, my
Gotta
problem
go-
was I couldn't find my detail brush, and I went to go do some detail painting with the not detail brush, and it was a mess. So that's kind of my own fault, but
like your detail airbrush.
yeah, I've got my what is it? The oh shit. No, that's not it. Never mind.
Wait, what the fuck is going on here? I had to have taken out the wrong. I took out the wrong piece. God damn it! What was it supposed to be?
Maybe I'll build something.
Darn tootin'.
Darn tootin'.
Darn tootin', man.
God, Jacob, why are you so lame?
Sorry, I'll try to watch my language.
You gonna let her talk to you like that?
Huh?
I see you gonna let Summer talk to you like that?
I didn't even hear Summer.
Oh.
What?
I heard that. It sounded like a bird. Did you get a bird?
Ooh. Did you get a bird?
Oh, what is that? Is that a Senegal?
Ooh.
Is that a parakeet? Rock. Justin, rock.
Why'd you hit me?
You gonna die.
She hits you because I'm fucking 300 miles away.
You just gonna let him talk to me like that?
Well, I thought you'd try to defend yourself.
Oh, please. Summer can't defend herself.
It's true.
What?
Them island people are pacifists.
I don't know about that one.
What's that supposed to be?
Okay, name the last war they were involved in. What the hell?
I don't think that's quite what that means or how that works. Damn.
Oh my god, this is such a... Jesus, that's a tight fit.
That's what she said.
Why is this even... It doesn't even bend once it's in there. This is... Fuck it. I'm not...
Just make it fixed pose, man. Just Google whatever.
It is going to be fixed because there's a...
Why
So,
does it
look,
joint?
man, my lights are like sucking ass today. I know what it is. It's because my lights are lower than my camera. Let me try like... Whoa, don't fall over. Let me try this. Maybe. Okay, if you can see, this is the inner elbow joint, but look, it doesn't even bend. That's all it can do. Like, it just wiggles a little. So I'm just gonna glue that. It's just gonna be that, and then we'll paint it, and we'll call it a fucking day. All right, where's my glue? There it is.
Nobody want that. Get out of here.
I call it non-bubbly.
Not bubbly. Sink water.
Hmm.
Let's think.
See the way she treats me.
No, I don't see because all I can see is your hands.
Yeah, but you already know firsthand.
Oh, I know. Summer is evil and untrustworthy.
Alright, I guess I'll get you. I'll be water.
Well, here, do something with this because I want to knock it over. Because I will.
Let's try this.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it with my current light setup, but the seam line is, again, like, it's real tight near one side and it's loose near the other, so R.I.P. Jacob.
Just glue it, man. Just find a good angle and just stick some glue in it. What's going on, Hisaki? How are you? I am really struggling to find the motivation to work on this right now.
Dude, this is your whole thing. This is like your Friday thing. You can't...
It's not my Friday thing. It's our Friday thing. I do this because it gives me an opportunity to hang out with the squad.
Yeah, and look at that. All you got was two guys. Two nerds.
And that's fine. I'll take 2 nerds over no nerds. Man, the Pale Rider's coming. Don't worry. I wanna finish mods on these and get these primed up, and then I'm gonna start working on the Pale Rider again.
Okay, so
Because I have a feeling I'm gonna open that box, and there's gonna be a lot of stuff that I have to redo entirely, and I'm not looking forward to it.
yeah, this elbow joint, man, this is gonna be. It's this, right? What the hell is it? I don't even know what some of these parts go to. Like what that? What? I guess that's the back of his leg. So you got bell bottoms? I don't even know, man. This guy's wild.
You're what?
My penis.
Hey, Summer, why don't you sing us a song?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Wait. Let me think of something.
Make it one that Justin knows too, so he can join.
That's not gonna be a thing.
You won't sing with me ever.
Come on, Justin. Where's your love? Don't you love your own wife?
Absolutely, but that doesn't mean that's not a singing is not a prerequisite for love.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. My girlfriend likes to sing.
Yeah, I didn't sing. Look what happened to me. You got to sing, dude.
I don't think that's a fair comparison.
You don't think that was one of the
I mean,
correlating factors?
Maybe. I'm not gonna say it was. I'm not gonna say it wasn't, but it doesn't seem like it would be.
Yeah. All I'm saying, dude. You got to sing. Sing for me. If you won't sing for your marriage, sing for your best friend. That being me.
One of these days, I'm gonna come to my
Obviously.
senses, and I'm gonna stop inviting you these things.
I don't think you will. I am what's called free content.
I don't think I will either. But I can dream.
Then what are you going to name it? ASMR of me coughing and shuffling plastic around?
I mean,
Because you got no dialogue.
There's probably an audience for that.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be. A little bit of everything on the internet.
I just gotta wait for the next big Gunpla boom in the United States, and then I can set it off.
Oh.
No, I'll just
Yeah, well, keep waiting because apparently Bandai doesn't want to make good quality Gundam shows anymore.
well, I mean,
Well, that means there's a boom in the West. That's why.
Now,
I mean, I've been hearing the.
Gundam Wing 2.
Oh, please don't even.
The Gundam Wingist. Now on Toonami 2.
the Gundam Wingist.
It's just literally the original Wing Gundam, but with 4 wings instead of 2. And they're all upside down or some stupid shit that the fucking Gunpla community does when they try to be original.
It's the plot of Gundam Wing, but all the episodes are backwards.
It probably would make more sense.
It would still make more sense. Yeah, exactly.
I remember thinking I was stupid when I was young watching that show because of the plot. And then I rewatched it again in my 20s and I was like, oh, never mind. This show is just not real written and means nothing.
So it actually just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's just not.
Yeah,
it's just...
me and we recently watched Endless Waltz because I was like, yeah, Endless Waltz was good. Everybody said that was.
It's visually
I
good.
remember that being pretty awesome, and I watched it, and it like there's no plot at all. It's just like
just a little girl for some reason owns a giant army of grown men who are willing to die for her.
Yeah, and like
she tries to hold the world ransom and fails.
The main pilots are split up for no reason, just so they can like have edgy battles and re-meet.
Right.
And then all of a sudden they win.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, well, that's Gundam Wing.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. No, it's shit.
I can't stand it. Stock footage on
I
stock
love it.
footage.
I mean, I love it because it's like my fucking youth, but
Oh, well, see here. I never got into Gundam through Wing. For me, it was G and 8th MS Team when they were showing out Toonami.
See,
Those are the two that I
I
have.
got into it through Wing, but like it was more of a routine thing. Like I've always liked robots and stuff, but
Oh yeah, me too.
you know, and then like G Gundam is kind of where it took off because I really like Dragon Ball Z, and that was like Dragon Ball Z but robots.
Oh, that's perfect. That's like, yeah, that's exactly how
I was like, yeah,
describe it.
this is my jam. And then 8th MS Team was on, and I was like, yeah, this is like real shit. This is heavy.
Remembering that whole scene with the Guff going for the gun tank, that stuck with me through my childhood because I was partially traumatized, but also like amazed when it goes after the gun tank and it would stab through the cockpit.
I'm a little sad that we never got kits of those because those are they're different. They're not the same as the regular gun tanks.
did we ever
Oh,
get
yeah,
a
I
kid of
forgot.
that flight goof in that show? The one with like the leg things?
Yeah,
I got one over here, the old kit. Yeah,
Old kit.
yeah, it came out
Yeah,
a
the
long
old
time
kit.
ago. It's like an early.
You lost me. You lost me at old. I don't like old
But
kids.
they just did it was like what 2 years ago?
Didn't they do like a revive or something? Or aren't they going to do a revive?
It was a revive, but it was a P Bandai.
Have you ever thought about all the kits they've said they're going to
Oh.
do and never did? Like the entire Endless Waltz RG lineup. They posted, and
Master
then
Grade
none. They
G-Self?
haven't done a single one since.
Somebody on my timeline was like, "Yeah, I have a folder of all the Bandai announcements that never happened, and anytime I want to be sad, I just go through it."
I mean, you legit can. There are so many things that they like promised and didn't deliver on.
There was that huge poll they had a few years ago with the G-Self Master Grade winning, and I haven't heard anything since.
Yeah, and I don't even feel like that would have been a very hard kit to master grade. Like,
no, I think the hardest part would be like the forehead, and that's just like a big clear part with some colored pieces underneath of it.
Right? I mean, there's plenty of Gundams to show you
shiny.
they can do clear parts without any problems. Fucking Quanta.
It's usually the kits that sell the most is when they have the most clear parts on them.
Hey, dude, I mean,
shiny.
It can look cool if you do it right.
I know. It's just like it's always like, oh look, another was it the Phoenix mobile suits. Like, oh, I mean, it's gold.
It doesn't make sense though, because like the sabers are the same as the lasers and the guns. So like, why would you ever need to walk up and use it? Just fucking shoot.
Yeah.
If you have enough energy for the saber, you have enough energy to shoot.
Yeah, well, we're getting in the whole logic thing with
right.
Know, why they even have heads. Like, tell me, why is that Aqua GM got a snorkel? It doesn't breathe.
Because it makes it look aqua. That's how you can tell it's aquatic.
Yeah. Yet the Zogox, and all the Gogs managed to do that. They just look like, crabs? You know? But they don't have any, like, real, this is a scuba, they'll have the fuel tanks, but a scuba tank or some snorkel.
It's just riding on the Zaku is like really popular. It's a very well recognized.
Oh yeah, I love the Zaku.
So it's like, how do we take this and make it look like it's meant to be here? And it's like, let's see. It goes underwater. What do people underwater use? Fucking flippers and snorkels. Let's just slap them on a Zaku.
Yeah. Oh.
And I would be willing to put money on the fact that, like, I bet, like, internally, development was not much more than that.
It's a potato bug trying to hitch a ride on this piece. Get off. The hell?
Kick his ass. Kick his ass.
Fight.
Charge him.
Fight.
I'm going to paint him. That's what I'm going to do.
Hell yeah. You show him.
You got yellow on you now. What are you gonna do? That's right, nothing.
Yeah, that's right. Nut on him.
No, nothing. Man.
Matt was like, "What?"
That'll show him who's boss.
I mean, it definitely will.
That's
So
how
I
you
need to
work
pull
your
out a
character.
jar.
Asaki, I would like a Master Grade Sea Gundam as well. I don't think it's gonna happen. Not yet.
Mm,
Well, it came out with the high grade Penelope, right?
Yeah. You can't go based on what got high grades though, because weird stuff gets high grades and then some stuff gets master grades.
right?
Perfect grades.
Yeah,
don't
like
get-
the freaking,
Go ahead.
like the Dictus, the giant hand Gundam from
That thing is
Crossbone decided to get out.
ugly.
That thing looks so hideous.
I love it.
It's
Exactly
so
why.
ugly. Like there's not for me, man.
I'm not against like really ugly designs, but that one is not a winner at all.
Oh no, trust me, there are better designs in that series. Like there's the one with the fedora I want them to make.
I just
I've
want to
actually
know
been a fan of that design.
who at Bandai, because like everybody goes on about like, oh, we don't get advanced Zeta kits because they don't sell, but who the fuck wanted that?
Yeah, because they sold
I
like
know.
crazy, dude. When they released those P Bandai AOZ stuff, it was like blown out.
Yeah, I mean, I
I
get
knew
it.
that was gonna happen.
It's not like immensely popular in Japan, but I mean, it's still popular enough that you see dudes building them.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Do I want to seamline that or not? This whole kit is like a constant game of, is this a seam line or is it like an actual clothing seam line and it can stay there?
Just seam the whole thing up. Just cover the whole thing in putty.
I don't want him to look like he's in a fucking onesie.
Throw it in like a rock tumbler, and then it's all.
Oh, it's an actual seam line. Interesting. That's supposed to be part of his body, which means I totally screwed up this other seam line. Right?
God, Jacob, commission ruined. I hope you got your.
Dude,
stripe.
you have no idea how difficult it is. You know what? I'm gonna
All I
seam.
hear is
I'm gonna seam line
complaints.
this whole fucking thing. He's just gonna be in a giant.
I'm telling you,
one-piece.
cover the whole thing in putty, throw it in like a sandblaster, make it nice and smooth, and then just dip it in something and send it back to the guy.
There you go.
Throw some signature colors on it.
Oh, I have an old 140.
So you don't-
of it. Oh, G.
So you don't like old kits, huh, Jacob?
I don't like
Jacob's
any
not-
kits, dude.
Jacob's not
I
a
just
real
like to
model.
talk about modeling, but I don't like to actually have to do it. That makes
Jacob-
sense.
Oh,
Jacob's like a gamer.
then you're in the perfect hobby.
I just mostly sit around and look at my models and then bitch about like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a terrible. Like, there's a reason why my Instagram just constantly bleeds followers and the number just drops. Like, I just don't do anything anymore. Sit around and feel sorry for myself, I guess.
I love old kits because you get the really good artwork. You get some interesting designs. Like they have like full informationals, like more better than what you get these days with the high grades.
I
like
do miss
older
it.
suits.
I miss this.
And then it's more like what I used to do with aircraft. So
I honestly, to be truthful, I'm pretty hit and miss. There's some things I really like to, like I just take on, I guess, whatever interests me, like whatever I find to be particularly interesting.
I would like kits that, like when they were done, they look like modern kits, but I still got to put in like the same amount of work as like an old kit. Like I don't mind having to seam up a whole fucking model. I don't care about that.
I'm not a big fan of simming up a whole model.
Do I
I'd
wanna
rather
do it?
actually like work on making it unique to my tastes
I mean, that's
compared to
that's
like what I
fair.
have to do now with this thing, which is the entire thing gets glued inside and out.
But that's modeling, man.
That's actual modeling, not doesn't
Dude,
need
yeah,
glue.
okay,
I mean,
yes, seam lines is a part of modeling. That's not the entire hobby. Otherwise, you'd be like jerking yourself off if new kits were 100% seam lines. But master grades and RGs are like none now. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff there you can do. You know, there's a lot of customizing, scribing, plot plate,
Yeah, but I
kit
mean,
bashing, painting, actually
Gundams-
painting,
Gundams
decals.
are Gundams are models, but they're not like models.
I think a lot of stuff
they're
was
not
limited
like
due
an
to it.
They're
aircraft.
very unique in like.
Okay, what you mean is they are not like old models, but engineering and technology has advanced to where that's not needed as much anymore.
So I can't say anything because I haven't
Yeah.
had a newer aircraft kit in a while. But I mean, from what I remember, older, aircraft kits, military, those don't have, poly caps or perfectly snug parts you can just snap together. I mean, I know they have them for like the kids.
Okay, how about I reword it this way?
testers.
What's up, Z?
If airplane and tank models were actually accurate to represent the things they were, there would be no seam lines because that would be inaccurate to the object it is trying to represent. Agreed?
Correct.
So,
Yeah.
if anything, seam lines are a failure of the replication. That being said, I don't
But
mind
these
doing
are-
seam lines. What I do mind is doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seam lines for in a single arm. That's a bit excessive.
That is a bit excessive.
Or this golden guy here, his hat needed seam lines, despite the fact that he actually has panel lines on the hat that they could have used. It's just lazy.
Yeah. What
Like,
Sounds like
Is that
you
Bandai?
it was
got
just poor
What is
design, I
that?
should say.
that was
Is that
like the
Bandai?
guy
What is it?
who- the guy
I
who
don't
was
even
in
know, man.
charge of designing it just didn't care anymore.
It is not Bandai. It is Aoshima.
Oh, Aoshima. They usually make card
Aoshima.
kits.
Well, they also make really shit Persona kits apparently now. So that's a thing. And I'm not trying to
Stick
like
to
rip on
cards, I
this thing
guess.
super bad. I don't want to be a total dick. But at the same time, I mean, I'm going to speak my mind because I'm a sassy bitch.
Well, you've got like all these like older manufacturers who do other things, kind of stepping into new territory. So I think that's what you're experiencing is like them kind of figuring out how to make something that's outside of their comfort zone.
No, I like that. I like when companies do that for sure.
Honestly, Justin, I just really want you to love me for who I am and me not have to change to fit your perfect little world.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but okay.
Am I ever going to be good enough for you?
No. Never.
I mean, I'm never going to be skinny, all right? You're just going to have to accept me.
What?
This is so... I don't know, man. So you're telling me you don't think 5 seam lines on a single arm is excessive?
Oh, me?
I'm fighting Justin on this one.
It's
He's the one
absolutely
who's-
excessive, but again, like, you know, you're looking
I
at
feel like
something from a different manufacturer, man. Like they don't normally do character kits or robots or anything like that. So
They
Yes,
do little vroom vroom cars.
you probably have like one of their first like 5 non-car models.
Right?
yeah, probably.
Well, I'm going to fly to Japan and kick them in the face. Show them who's boss.
Show them all. Maybe they'll give you a job making model parts that have less seam lines. I'm gonna order a 3D printer and I'm gonna make my own model kit.
Yeah,
It's just-
I've been thinking about like sneaking over to my work and just kind of borrowing their 3D printer.
It's gonna be like 9 trillion.
My ideal seam line number is 0. But I'm also a lazy piece
Just
of
a
shit.
brick. Just a brick.
Yeah, or you know if there's something called
Celebration.
panel lines that you could use. I mean, it'd be cool if modern Gundams had panel lines. Do they? Oh yeah, 1,000.
It depends on what it is. I mean, some of those models.
All right, let's toss the word Verka at the end of it. There, you got 1,000 panel lines. I love Verka stuff. I won't lie. That's right up my alley.
Kind of tired of it a little bit.
I was actually super disappointed when they
I
came
have
out
no
with the V and the V2 Verka because I was like, oh man, it's gonna be awesome, and then it looks like a normal fucking Gundam. And I was like, oh no, not what I was hoping for.
Truthfully, I don't think Kotoki has as much to do with it anymore as he used to.
Right?
I feel like he's like they just slap his name on the box and they're like, okay, here's the kind of
basically when they want to charge an extra $10 and add $2 in decals.
Yeah.
The only Kotoki really design I'm all for is the Master Grade new Gundam that
which is a fucking masterpiece and probably the most beautiful MG of all, in my opinion. I love that kit. I think it's so beautiful. The panel lines.
I still need to get that kit.
The color separation. It was revolutionary when it came out, honestly.
Oh,
the panel
was.
Like the gray, like the multicolors that were like all similar colors. Like I don't think any other kit really did that to the degree that it did. Yeah, he definitely changed the game there. And now it's like a staple for modelers.
Yeah, I gotta get that kit. And I love the new. I just haven't upgraded really.
I have the RG new sitting around. I haven't done it.
It's great.
Oh, I hear that's pretty good.
I'm like I'm halfway through so many kits, though. I need to finish Ultron Gundam and Barbados Master Grade because I have those two MGs.
I'm waiting to start my Barbatos.
Why?
Because I have so much other stuff that I want to actually finish. I want to sit down and do like an actual series with the Barbatos.
Yeah, how have I been in quarantine for like 2 months and haven't finished a single model? I am just a lazy sack of shit. Let me tell you what I have been blasting through. Pawn Stars.
Pawn Stars? Are you serious?
I cannot get enough of that
right?
show, dude. I love that show. It's so
I'll tell you what. I'll give you 200 for it. But the thing's like 500.
Oh, I just also like them figuring out what's scam and what's not. Like, oh yeah, this is totally fake because there's a fucking crack right here. Which I was like, yeah, you goddamn Sherlock Holmes of pawning.
And then he still undercuts him.
Yep.
Right. Well, I mean, they do have to make a business, and I mean, obviously they get by. The dude owns like 20 fucking classic cars. Like they're not struggling.
My favorite cop out is like anytime he doesn't want to like give anybody the money for it, he's like, yeah, I just don't know how many people are gonna come in here looking for this.
But sometimes though,
who's gonna buy it?
Sometimes though, he has a really good point. Like, so I watched one where there was it was a gas mask sack that you put a baby into.
A gas mask sack.
What?
Yeah. So because England's like a island during World War II, they were worried about gas attacks because they'd have nowhere to go. You know, being an island.
Right.
So they gave like all the citizens with newborn babies, like when you have one out of hospital, they're like, and here's a green sack that's also a gas mask and a little side pump for your baby.
Oh, it's like an airtight sack for just to throw the kid in.
Yep.
Because the kid.
And then the dude, like, he's like, who's gonna buy this? Like, only a psychopath would want this in their house. He's like, even collectors think it's really weird and unnerving. Like,
says the guy who's trying to pawn it.
I can see.
Well, the guy who's trying to pawn it, I think his
clearly
aunt
some
gave
people
him or something. I don't know. I thought it was. I had to agree with him on that one. I was like, I can see not wanting that in your store. And sometimes he's really smart. He's like, this is a super cool classic item, but it would also kill a child, and children walk around in my store all day long. So hard pass. And I'm like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because kids are just gonna like walk up and be like, "Mom, please buy me this."
Yeah, I will say, sometimes he does make some pretty stupid moves though. Like there was a car, and it didn't start, and he bought it, and it turned out like it was totally fucked. And I was like, yeah, dude. Like if the car doesn't start, you should just assume the entire engine needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
There's a reason that guy's selling it, and it's because whatever it takes to fix it is a lot of money. I don't know. I still can't stop watching that show, though. I have a problem.
You do have a problem.
And my problem is that you have never come to visit me.
Ooh.
I feel like every time you're on the stream, this is what it comes to.
I always call you out on it. Dude, I have a NutriBullet for you, and you won't come get it.
To me.
Why don't you be my friend?
Well, okay, fine. I'm sorry, Justin. Quick question: how many times have I come to visit you? And follow up: how many times have you come to visit me?
A lot, but you know,
It actually hasn't been that much. I was thinking about it. I think I've only been down there like 5 times ever, like twice a year.
I was gonna say like 30. That's not that much.
No. I actually have been. I haven't gone down as much as I would like.
Okay, I'm stuck where I'm at, so.
I mean, he's my baby boy and all, but it's just kind of hard to do right now. I mean, I could take vacation days and stuff, but like everything's closed. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
yeah, there's nothing here.
You know, like hobbies. We could do that.
Yeah, but you need a break from that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're there for 3 days straight, like you can't just.
We'll go out to eat.
That's too much on my old man eyes.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, this is crazy. I actually got stuff done this year because of this.
I pretty much have done no
I'm
hobbies,
glad.
but here I am right now being active.
Being active. Where's Joel at? Joel needs to get in here because this is the only time Joel builds anything either.
Dude, Joel's like super invested in the community, but then he's like too busy to actually work.
I think about it all the time. It's like for as much as Joel puts in, he does not build as much as you would think he does.
Is he in a like market stuff? Because that I feel like it's a lot of. Is that kind of like just branding for Gunpla community almost?
Well, he works for Holy
He
Mountain.
seems good at it.
He
is.
works for Holy Mountain, and he does like
Oh right, that's right.
marketing and stuff there, and he also does like he has his own little shop set up on their site. So he's always pushing something, and I love it.
Yeah.
But that man needs to build more.
Yeah.
His notching he's working on it looks awesome.
But goddamn, is he not beautiful?
I don't know what I want to work on. I'm kind of at like a wall on.
Oh, I see your knuckles.
Yep.
Just
What's the chat working?
open up something random. Just something random.
I'll never build the Barbados MG. I like the Barbados MG. So far, I thought it's a lot of detail packed into it.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
Mother by me sword. I don't know what that's a reference to. And just walking around with my baby snack. I know what that's a reference to.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I like design elements of like the Barbados, like all its forms, but not as a whole machine. I don't know if it's just too edgy for me or what.
I want to give them props on that because I felt like for a while there, all the Gundams were really starting to look the same, and they definitely took a more drastic approach. Like they wanted to change it up, which I was cool with.
Oh yeah,
because like you got to admit, like,
I can't.
Everything in Wing,
it's different.
Build Fighters, and like Seed Destiny, they all look the same. Like they really didn't.
Oh no, and I appreciate
take any chances.
They're willing to take chances and change the design.
Yeah. I mean, 00 was slightly different because they got rid of like the big wing concept and they went to the little drives and stuff. But the problem with 00 is all the 00 kits look the same. So.
Oh, they do, and that's why I like the Sarah V Gundam, like all the big bulky ones.
And then G Self.
I like those, but
I don't know. I feel like G Self. I think what it really was they just went in there like. Backlog of like ideas and just pulled out all the like shit because like all of them were like kind of cool but also really weird. I just feel like that's what they did there. They were like, well, we've had this for 20 years because a lot of them they did. That's the thing I noticed about like the G-Reco stuff. It all looked outdated. You know what I mean? Like it looked like ideas they came up with in like the 70s and the 80s or the 80s and then they didn't
know what? Some of I remember thinking when IBO came out, I remember thinking some of these designs look like they were leftovers from G-Reco.
Right?
A little bit, like the Landman Rhodey or like all those crazy like
different.
Yeah,
I think they have just
frames.
like they have the core thing, like, oh, we want to go with this kind of aesthetic for this series. But I definitely think G Reco was very much like stuff from Double Zeta that they had no idea what to do with, and they're just like, it goes in here. Or Turn A. Like G Reco looked like
definitely
Turn A failures.
Well, it was. I mean, well, I would not say failure, but it definitely Turn A. I think I always got it mixed up. If either it's prequel or a sequel to Turn A. But
right. I think Turn A is supposed to be like way later.
I actually used to think that, but I guess supposedly Turn A comes after.
Also,
Turn
can we just say that is really lazy seasonal writing when you're like,
oh yeah,
oh, this happens 10,000 years later. So pretty much anything that happened in the old one has no relevance to this one. Like 10,000, like you got to be shitting me.
Well, later you see stuff like Crossbone and F90. I mean, a little bit go that way.
No, I
like
don't mind time skipping a little
maybe.
bit, but when you time skip thousands of years, like you're just being lazy. Yeah. Just say it's a new universe. It's okay. Like in Japan, everything is its own microverse. We're totally fine with it. We're used to it.
If they had like Turn A had its own universe and they had multiple series, I would be all for that. I love those. I want more Sid Mead designs.
Yeah, I just find it really frustrating when series do that. They're like, this takes place like so far past everything else that there's nothing in relation to each other.
That's understandable. And then they try to shoehorn it in at the end where they're showing all the clips of all the series so far.
Yeah,
ooh, this happened in the past, the Black History. It's like, Wing in there with UC? This is kind of weird, but all right. Because they showed clip of Wing in, and then they were showing like UC stuff. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, what other show did that? Oh, it was G Gundam, where they just like randomly for no reason were like, and here's all the other Gundams we've made in the past 30 years.
Yeah, but I feel like that was more like a gag / cameo type of thing.
Yeah, that's okay.
More of like they were actually trying to make that like a driving plot point.
You want to talk about cameos?
Because G Gundam's so
original Bill Fighters knocked cameos out of the park. So many subtle nods to all their other shows. All the characters just walking around like doing daily life shit. Oh, dude, I thought that was
the first Bill Fighters is actually good, but everything past
after
that,
yeah, right. Everything past that.
I have refused to watch Bill Divers, even though I'm a kind of a completionist. I still have to finish Seed, but I want to be like I want to finish.
Try was okay, but it was pretty edgy. It wasn't nearly as good as Build Fighters original. And yeah, anything after that.
And then they had the whole harem stuff.
It's just a lot of shows try that when they want to be light. They're like, let's add a harem.
I'm just like, you know what? I don't care if it's not canon. Just give me more Thunderbolt. I'm good. Call me a UC elitist. I don't care.
I'm not a big fan of harem stuff. I always find it to be kind of weird, and honestly, it's a little uncomfortable. But I guess to me, like I treat like relationship stuff as like super intimate, one-on-one, like very private.
Oh yeah, me too.
Like I don't really like I'll make fun of my failed marriage, but I won't I don't like go around like actually talking about details of my life or shit. And so I always found like love triangles like to be openly like I love you, but I love you, and the guy's like I can't decide. I'm like ugh. I guess a dick move, dude. But that's anime, and I think that's just like Japan really loves to feed into that male ego. I'm telling you what, dude. I would never want to be in a harem. I can't even handle one woman. I don't know what the fuck I would do with 2 or 3. I would die. I would literally just die.
Oh, jeez.
Like
weird flex.
Oh,
I can't even keep one woman happy. I'm not gonna try and keep 2 or 3. Like, get the fuck out of here.
It's a mood.
You know it's true though. Like,
oh, I understand. I know. Self-deprecating humor and all that too.
Oh, that's not even self-deprecating. That's just honesty. Like, I'm not even trying to be a dick. Okay. Like, hey, Justin, how would you like to have 2 summers?
I wouldn't.
See, like one person's enough. One person is enough to keep you occupied.
That's true.
Well, she would love it to hear that because she would know that she's all you need.
She would just stare at me angrily.
Because I even suggested the thought of it.
Yeah.
What? I'm not one to me, not good enough.
She is fighty. I'll give you that, dude. Summer is fighty as fuck. Like you could compliment her and she would fight you on it.
Yep.
You'd be like, "Oh, I really like your hair today." Is that some kind of joke? Like, oh, no.
Yeah, can't do the build stuff. And the new series, I cannot get into any of the designs at all. They all look the same. I'm sorry, they do.
You said
For
the
what?
build stuff.
Oh,
The
like
build
divers?
divers,
Oh
Gundams.
yeah, dude, those designs are
Yeah.
shit.
I really like the core Gundam, but it's more one of those like I really like it because of like all the people that customize it and like put their own spin on it, more so than I like the actual
Oh yeah,
design.
Right? I don't like
yeah.
the design at all.
No,
I had
I've
no
seen
interest in
some
that.
cool thing. I have seen some cool things come out of that. You know, what people make customs with that, but everything else, I'm just like, no.
My problem
it's
with
so
the
boring.
custom
I can't get into it.
My problem with the customized things is I just feel like Bandai doesn't put enough effort into it. Like all the
No, they
hybrids are
don't.
pretty
Oh
more
yeah, they're
swappable,
expecting
which
people
is
like, oh,
nice.
you do it.
Well, like build fighters are like, oh, and you can swap it, and here's 3 different packs that we came out with, and each pack has like 4 items in it. Like, I don't know. I feel like there is a lot more opportunity to make more customization things. It just felt like
Yeah,
a
a lot.
half-done idea.
What I appreciate most about the build series is it opens up avenues for them to make kits that never had kits before. That's what it comes down to with
Right?
me is,
Especially the first build fighters, because that was clever. Like, dude, this like even the ones that people didn't get super excited about, like Miss Sazabi, was at least different enough to respect.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, we put 2 items on the original kit, buy it for $20.
Yeah, I don't like it. That's kind of what the build series has devolved into, and like
Right?
that's kind of what it was from the beginning. Is like, hey, it's a toy commercial. Like, yeah, we get it, but like, don't be so blatant about it.
Mm-hmm. Or at least make good toys. Like, I'm fine with toy commercials if they're cool toys.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, hey, here's this 25-year-old mold that we slapped 6 new parts on and changed the color.
Yeah, it's like that's literally how like Power Rangers, like it's literally just a giant toy commercial, and it's fine. I'm cool with that.
Transformers, G.I. Joe, all that. You know, toy commercials.
I've fallen so out of love with Transformers.
I never got into
it Bay? Is it because Bay?
No, it's because truthfully it's because of Gundam.
And for Jess, I didn't say she was mean. I said she was fighty. Like she likes to fight. That's not a bad thing. I mean, I like high-spirited people. It makes for a better conversation.
See, my first love was Transformers.
Well, me too.
I grew up with it, and I'm always like into it. It just gets a bad rap now.
I just don't like that I'm paying like 3 times the cost of what I could do with a Gundam kit. And even if I just put the Gundam kit together out of the box and didn't put the stickers on it, 9 times out of 10, it's going to look better than a Transformer.
Oh, I understand. Yeah.
It's really expensive for what you're getting. And like, if that's what you enjoy, that's fine. That's great. I'm glad that you enjoy it. But it's not for me anymore.
I just don't find the designs that appealing. They're just, I don't know, they're just not that engaging to me.
I mean, there's just so many series, so it depends on what designs too. I mean, that
also doesn't.
I do like
many universes.
I will admit. Yeah, well, admit I do like some Bay designs. I know I'll get some flack for that, but
no, I mean some of the Bay designs were okay. It's just
like what you like.
It seems like later on it's when it got real bad.
It turned into crap.
I like Beast Wars just because of how absurd it was. Like there was no reason
for
robots to turn into animals, but they did it.
And what's the point? They have no humans to hide from, so why are they turning into animals?
And why would you hide from a human when you're like a 5-ton robot? Just fuck them up.
True.
I'm just saying, if a car walked up to me and was like, I'm sentient, what you gonna do about it? I ain't gonna do shit.
Yo, what's going on, Jasmine? How you doing, man? No, Summer's not mean. Not always. Sometimes she's mean.
Well, that's why I said she wasn't mean. I said she's fighting. She just likes to fight. And honestly, I know you act like it's ridiculous, but I can tell you guys get a kick out of it too. Because, you get a reaction out of her, so.
Well, I mean, that's the reason I do what I do,
Yeah, you antagonize her because you get a reaction.
It's hilarious.
And she likes it too, because it's, you're giving her attention. And she loves your attention.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she does.
Nothing wrong with that,
Crossbone
man.
Gundam X1 came out because of build fighters. That's
Say that
one
again. Say that again.
example. The Crossbone X1 Gundam full cloth came out because of build fighters, but that was more
Correct.
like a build fighters custom. But I'm trying to look at like what other.
Was it even a custom though? It was. I thought it was just the crossbone full cloth.
I do feel like
It might have
that
been.
would eventually come out because
People
the
blew up about it when they saw it in Build Fighters. They're like, oh my god!
not too long before Build Fighters came out, or it was around the same time Build Fighters was out.
You know what I want, and you guys probably don't give a shit about this. But one of my favorite series is Ghost in the Shell, and I would love for them to make some high quality models. There's like a model of Tachikoma out there, but it's really trash.
It has like all the little.
I
robots.
love Ghost in the Shell. You kidding me?
Like a really nice
Awesome.
Tachikoma would be nice, and also the I forget what they call it in the show, but it's like the armored SWAT suit that you like stand inside of.
Oh,
and it makes you like 9
yeah,
foot
I
tall.
forget what they call it.
And it's got like
From
a second set of
Standalone
arms.
Complex, right?
Yeah. It's in Standalone Complex. It's also in Arise.
Did you like Arise?
I did. I like Standalone Complex more, but I thought Arise was good.
Yep. I like the red. Was it Tachikoma? The red Tachikoma, or did they call it Logic?
Yeah, that was in Arise. The red Tachikomas.
I like
where
that
they're
one,
boxier.
So what's the best Ghost in the Shell to start with?
Standalone Complex.
Well, I would start with the movie and then do Standalone Complex.
I wouldn't even. I would not even bother with the movie. I mean, the movie's good, but
really,
I love Standalone Complex. I mean, you get to learn all the characters. You learn how they get on the team over the plot.
I've never seen it.
Well, see, that's why.
I have it on a
I
flash
like to
drive.
watch the movie
I can
first.
bring it over next time.
Because Standalone Complex could act like a prequel, after the movie.
I mean, Standalone Complex could be tied in the movie. I just feel like the art style and even the plot style, the movie's so like, I don't want to say dystopian, but it's like a lot more melancholy, I guess.
Well, it's based off
Standalone
like Blade
Complex
Runner,
is
so
right, but Standalone Complex is a lot more like just detective future crime shit.
Oh yeah,
which I love, by the way. I love the concept of what crimes will be like in the future, because I mean, crime's already shifted. You don't have like the mob bosses knocking on your door anymore and shit like that, but there's still a ton of crime.
Did you ever watch Psycho-Pass? Because then that's pretty close to what.
Yes, I did watch Psycho-Pass, and I thought it was pretty good.
Did you like it?
I mean,
yeah,
it wasn't original. There's a couple movies that do things like Psycho-Pass. It actually reminded me a lot of that one movie. I'm trying to remember what it was called, but it's like he can't feel emotion. He's like not allowed. And it was Jason.
Oh.
Or the dude who did American Psycho was in it.
Christian Bale?
Yeah, Christian Bale. Was it? It wasn't Minority Report, or was it Minority Report? I don't know. There's been a bunch of movies where it's like they can predict crimes before they happen and shit, and they read your thoughts to know if you're going to be violent. I mean, I'm cool with them. I got nothing against them.
Yep. I was just wondering if you saw it. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I have seen it, and I did enjoy it.
Yeah, me too. The art's pretty nice too. I mean, for what it is,
yes.
modern.
I think the art was wonderful, and I also think the designs were really cool. Like the gun concept, I thought was really neat. It is also very Japan, where it's like be non lethal unless you absolutely have to, because I'm sure you've heard, but like Japan police will often not even have a gun, and they'll just like they'll just tackle you. Like it's uncommon.
Yeah,
like they'll just pin you down with like mattresses and shit, so they don't have to shoot you.
Yeah. Yeah, the Dominator design's pretty sick. I mean, sometimes I'm like, it's a little too much. A lot of glowy bits, like
it is, and it's like a needless amount of moving parts. I think it would have been cool if it was just like one part, but
it's like if Michael Bay was to design a gun, it would be close to that.
Right? It is very Michael Bay Transformer-esque. You're right.
They're gonna make a live action fucking Psycho-Pass, and Michael Bay's gonna direct it just so he can make a fucking gun.
Yeah, because that gun does open up like 7 different ways.
That was a really good series. I enjoyed that one a lot.
Psycho-Pass?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the Ghost in the Shell is so good.
I have a list of anime that I've watched in the last 2 years. Let's see if I can think of anything else that was similar to that.
Ergo Proxy, I have to watch, but that seems similar in the vein of that cyberpunk type. Appleseed. What else? No, but I would love a Tachikoma kit.
Right? Wouldn't
They
Tachikoma be like so fucking good?
Give me like 3.
They have them.
Oh,
It's like
Alright,
really
like a
shit
good
though.
one.
They don't have like a good one.
I don't think it's. I haven't built it, so I can't comment. But I have a friend who has them, and he says that they're all right.
Man, this seam line
I'll
is
take a look.
huge.
where they
I
can
must
do
say,
the tank. The
See, I'm
tank from
pretty sure the
movie would be
Tachikoma
cool, too.
model is like absolute trash. But not like I said, not just Tachikoma. Like there's here, I'll see if I can find it. There's a mech. And I think there's like a figure or something of it out there.
Of that suit, that exosuit, right?
Yeah. But it's like really expensive and rare.
Yeah, that episode when
Yeah,
she
we'll
was
call
trying
it
to bust
we'll call
through
it
with
a
that
power
tank
armor.
cannon. The tank cannon episode where she was busting through that with the bad guy in there. It was such a good episode.
Yeah, here it is.
Pretty
Here, I'm just
reminiscent of
gonna link it in the chat. Wait, I can't. Hold on, I gotta open up the YouTube. I can link it in the chat. That way people listening can
Oh,
also
you're
check
right.
it out. Yeah, the power armors and
Oh.
everything.
Danny, I didn't know you were in here. What's up?
Boop.
You're right, the full cloth was pearl colored.
And boop. Okay, so that's the armor I was talking about. This armor would be really, really fun. It's literally called the armored suit, I guess. The GSDF is one of them. And then the one we were talking about is the MSDF. 20mm machine gun cannon, 40mm grenade launcher. Oh, they call them arm slaves. But they look badass.
That's, yeah.
And that would make, like, I think
Pretty
there's
organic looking too.
I think there's an arm slave model, or it might be a figure. Oh, of course.
What
When I
is
look
that
up
series?
arm slave, all I find is Billions of Full Metal Panic, because they also call them arm slaves.
What's the series with the armored suits? The Gazaraki or Garasaki? Oh, what is that? I haven't watched that in forever. Gazaraki, I think, yeah. With the power suit.
I don't know. There's a ton of power suit stuff. I just like these because I told Justin this like I think it was like 2 days ago. But my like ideal mech is only like 8 feet tall because they should be small enough that you can still get through urban environments. Like crushing through like kicking ass through a like an inner city or like a building, like just big enough they could squeeze through.
Yeah, urban combat. Yeah.
Yeah. Full Metal Panic
Or
kits
if you're
are
gonna
cool
have
too.
have really big kits, you need spindly legs to get through city alleys and whatnot, but that leaves you open for attack, like an ATST walker or something.
Right. So
that's why armored power armors would be better.
Yeah, I mean Gundams are cool looking, but they are like absurdly large. So it'd be kind of cool if there was like little 9 foot, 8 foot tall ones.
Yeah, buddy, at work, we always talk about like it would be cool if they had a series where it was classic Gundam suits, but it was just power armor. And I was like drawing up some designs.
Yeah, I mean it could
I
be.
have them now, but like
Gundams
what it would
are already
look like
so
if the
humanoid.
Zaku helmet.
Yeah, Gundams are already so humanoid. It really wouldn't be much of a stretch.
The Zaku helmet would have like a visor, and it would lift up. You know, have a gas mask in it. You know?
Honestly, a Zaku already pretty much is human. Like a human could fit in it. The joints are like thick enough.
Yep.
I mean, obviously
Gundam's pretty lanky.
Yeah, some Gundams are obviously not humanoid. Like Zeta Gundam, like its legs are so like scrawny, like the thighs and knees, and the hips are so wide.
Yep.
Like no human could actually fit that form.
Imagine someone trying to fit into the Atlas Gundam from Thunderbolt.
Oh god, have all your joints just crack, 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 broken bones everywhere.
Ugh.
That's actually kind of based on what is it called? All you need is All You Need Is Kill. Yeah,
All you need is kill.
Yeah, or Edge of Tomorrow. But in the original, I never saw Edge of Tomorrow, but I know in the original book, one of the hurdles he had to get over was anytime he had to disengage the autopilot. So you turn your back too fast and you just cut yourself in half.
Oh,
Because because the armor didn't know like the limitations of your body, so sometimes you push it a little too far.
Go watch it tomorrow. I'm not huge into Tom Cruise, but go watch it.
Is it worth it? I loved All You Need Is Kill.
I liked it a lot.
I really don't like Tom Cruise, but if you say it's worth it,
I understand.
I downloaded it and I haven't watched it yet because I don't like Tom Cruise either.
Right? It's funny because he has like a huge cult following, as he also has like a huge hatred following. It's like Nicolas Cage.
Psychopath.
It's like Nicolas Cage.
He is part of a cult,
right? Yeah, he is part of a cult. Fucking crazy ass Scientology shit.
Don't say it. They're gonna come after us.
They can come after me. You know how many religions I've already pissed off?
Asshole.
Okay, fair.
Dude, the amount of people that give me strange looks when I tell them my religious philosophies is already more than I can handle.
Don't put that on me, though.
But no, you've always treated me with respect.
Well, I mean, you know, should I not?
But yeah, the goat.
But I'm just saying, when people are like, "So, do you believe in Jesus?" and I'm like, "Actually, I'm an absurdist," and they're like, "I don't know what that means. That means you're a crazy person. Leave me alone." It's like, all right, take care.
I feel like I hear a lot of children laughing right now.
Not me.
I feel like Aubrey and Summer's little sister are blowing bubbles in Aubrey's room. I'm gonna go in there and everything's gonna be soaked. And I'm gonna be very upset. So I think I'm just gonna stay in here and not go in there.
Just ask Summer to check on it. Isn't she still there?
I think so.
I mean, where the hell is she gonna go in lockdown? I can definitely hear Aubrey's voice. You can hear that voice.
Oh yeah.
She's such a cutie.
When she wants to be.
Man, I haven't seen her. When did I last see her? Oh, the modeling competition. She was there, right? Or no, she wasn't. It was just you and that guy. So I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah, go see Edge of Tomorrow. It's good. I like it.
Yeah, I have a couple things on my list I need to check out that I've been slacking on.
Jacob, next time you come over,
I don't know.
We need to just crush my movie list.
That's fine. Let's do it.
I've been really slack.
Honestly, I love binge watching movies and building. Like, I pretty much don't build, like, because I need some kind of audio. So I always have something. If it's not a podcast or audiobook, I'm watching some. Man, I'm telling you, on my phone, like every time I try to type, it keeps coming out as Wellmans. Like every word, like wants to turn into Wellmans, and I'm like, what is Wellmans? I don't even know what that means.
My phone keeps correcting words that I've spelled properly into other shit that's not even close, and it drives me insane.
I just shut that crap off. I don't care.
I mean, I use swipe, so I have to have it on. Like, it's like, like
really?
Any word that starts on the left side of my keyboard that goes to the right and the back to the left, it's like, did you mean Wellman? I'm like, I've heard of Hellman's, like the mayo, but I've never heard of Wellman's.
Hellman's mayo.
Right? Or just like the good old ducking. Like, phone, I have never used the word ducking in my life. We both know this.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Like, come on, Google. You can't sit there and listen to every single thing I do and not know.
Oh, they do.
And not know that I'm never going to say ducking. Like,
I think I tried to type once and
I deleted the word. I can't type it.
And it changed it.
I was like, I'll just use crouching. Just delete ducking from my phone. I'm serious. I deleted the word. It's not in my dictionary anymore. I'll just use crouching.
See, when I delete words from my phone's dictionary, they don't actually delete, and that's where I run into a lot of problems.
I use the Google keyboard. Now that Tom got me hooked on it.
I use Swift key, because Google keyboard and me did not get along for a very long time.
My only problem with it was I kept hitting the mic button, but I figured out in the settings you can just disable that button and it goes away. So.
We got a little Ifrit.
Yeah, this
Not torso head. I wanted this kit. The second the Ifrit got announced, I was like, man, I can't wait till they make the Noct. And I don't know why I bought it. Like I don't even remember where. I think Silver got this for us, or for me. And I don't know why I haven't built it yet. It's just been chilling.
Ifrit's cool. I haven't gotten it though.
It's
just so many
great.
other kits
It's
though
like,
I want.
as far as like Zaku type kits go, this and the
Wait, you've done one of those.
Yeah, I did the original one, the Schneid.
Oh, what's
But
the
I
difference?
also
Does this one have an extra knife?
No, this one has
No, it has
spices
less
on it.
knives.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
The other one had a
there's
stupid amount of knives.
I've also got this. I've got the other one, the custom.
Pokey boy.
Have you ever seen Once Upon a Time in Mexico?
Nope.
It's Antonio Banderas. It's a really good action flick from the 90s with Antonio Banderas and Salma Hayek. But Danny Trejo's in it. And he has like
Of course.
a leather
Of course.
vest. And he opens up his leather vest and he literally has like 40 small, like 2-inch knives taped to him. And he just throws them, like all 40 of them. It's fucking hilarious.
That sounds about right. That sounds
I'm gonna
about
go check
right.
on them.
It's Danny
Okay.
Trejo.
Enjoy the bubbles.
Yeah. Sounds about right for a Danny Trejo flick though.
Yeah. It's a really good movie. A ton of good action scenes. And you could see Salma Hayek
cool.
and Antonio Banderas hook up.
Oh.
Okay, so it wasn't Bubbles.
It was worse.
It was the Nerf Gatling gun that I completely forgot she had.
Oh, yeah, that giant. I saw the pictures of that thing.
The one with the tripod and the giant drum, or the chain,
Yeah.
the ammo
Yeah.
belt. Yeah.
She
Also
loves
known as
that.
like the worst gift idea ever.
No, the best gift idea. The first thing we did was we set it up. We loaded it full of ammo, and then we got her to shoot Summer.
How did Summer feel about that?
She was not happy, but it was worth it.
Worst gift ever.
God, I pray you never have a son, Justin.
I don't want that either. One is enough.
What? You don't want a number 2?
You.
Aw. I think it's a good
I
time
think
now.
2 is like the perfect number.
It's perfect for you right now because Aubrey's now no longer a baby, and
Yeah, but I'm still really enjoying watching her grow up and spending time with her and like not having to devote time to anything else besides that. So I'm gonna continue to be.
But you
stingy
could
with
name your son Jacob, and honestly, that's worth it for me.
that. It's not-
Of course. How would I know this is going there?
I would name my son after you.
That's weird.
I promise you, my next son
Yeah.
will be named Justin.
But we both know that's never gonna happen.
It might. You don't know.
I'm fairly confident.
Thanks, man. I'm glad you believe in my abilities.
Could say some, but I won't.
I think there's more to this than Matt knows, and that makes it a little bit funnier.
Matt, I shoot blanks.
Oh, I'm sure. I figured. That's what I was going. That's where I was going with it.
Yeah, I cannot have children. I mean, I could get it reversed.
Oh, or
Fuck it, live the
depending
dream.
on what you think. Yeah.
Do what you feel, man. But don't name no kids after me. That's a mistake.
No, that's what I'm gonna do, dude. I'm gonna get it reversed. I'm gonna tell everyone that I still have it. And then some girl I meet up on Tinder, I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, my name is Justin Carmine. If you get pregnant, name your child Justin Carmine."
That is the worst.
And then you're gonna be getting these child support payments, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?"
I don't think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure that goes deeper.
No.
I'm pretty sure they don't just go, "Oh, his name was this." It was obviously this guy.
But then I'll shave my head and grow a beard, and they'll never know which is which because we look alike.
I don't know if I'm doing this right, but whatever. We'll see. Screw it.
Because
I'm not
we
in love
are
with this kit anyway. It's
twins.
the old kit.
Come on, Justin.
Jenny, are you still there in chat?
Is Denny somebody you know?
Not somebody I know.
Yeah.
The only person I know is Booge Booge.
He did the. I linked that Gastema he did with the Max Watanabe kit
Okay.
in chat.
Oh, he's still there. He said C. C means yes.
I've never seen him before, so I was like, "Who's this?"
Denny.
I tried to say hi. I don't know if you heard.
No, he's on Instagram a lot.
Okay.
He's buddies with me and Jerome.
Jerome.
So I'm just
Denny.
dabbing it all over. Does that sound correct with how you did it with the Gastema? Because I know you did kind of with the Zeta, you did just kind of pelts. But you didn't really overlay it. I'm just dabbing it, completely coating it. I don't know if that's correct, but just make it go in messy and just dab it all over. Just wondering if that's pretty accurate. I'm just wondering how this could turn out, because I'm definitely going to need more layers with this black. I ran to the store before this, and oh yeah, no, I know. I'm still. This is the first time I'm doing this. It would be like my first fully painted hand painted kit. So
I believe in you.
I also.
I'm
Believe
trying.
in the me that believes in you. All right, Justin, what's this from?
Do what?
What's that from?
It's from Gurren.
Yeah, boy.
The best of the best.
Here's a spoiler. I've only seen 4 episodes of that show.
What is wrong with you, man?
I've just never gotten around to it, man.
Just finish it. It's super good. It's the most over the top shit.
I mean, I've seen a lot of Trigger stuff, so I'm aware they're over the top. I've seen all of Darling in the Franxx and Kill la Kill, so I'm no stranger to their works.
Darling in the Franxx.
I liked it.
I liked the designs. I liked some of the designs.
I like the plot. I think the
show
plot
just.
I think the plot is very, very heavily geared towards 15-year-olds. There's a plot. It's a bunch of teenagers discovering love, and I don't know. I liked it. I mean, it did get a little weird and goofy.
The cockpit. I can't get over the cockpit design, though.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
you think that cockpit's design is insane? Go ahead and watch an anime called The Sound Robot.
The Sound Robot?
Yes, its full name is Dimadaller, the Sound Robot. But if you just Google the Sound Robot, you'll find it. Literally, the robot's power level is based on how horny the pilot is. So it requires 2 pilots,
this is one
a
of
guy
those
and a girl.
Trashy
And the
anime
girl's
I have
seat.
to be in the mood to watch.
There's no nudity, but the girl's seat constantly changes positions to make the male pilot more randy so he can fight better.
I'm
It
looking
is-
at a screenshot right now.
Dude, the robot looks so stupid on purpose. It's meant to look dumb. One of his arms is just like an antenna. It's hilarious though. It's a really funny show. It's very etchy,
Oh,
but no
man.
actual nudity. I'm telling you, man, I watched that show, laughed my ass off. It's such a good show.
Okay, is this like Prison School funny?
I've never seen Prison School.
Golden Boy funny?
Have you ever seen what was that one show called? Was it Punk Hazard? Where like the dude in the desert who's like short?
Punk Hazard. Oh, wait. I don't think so, but I think I've heard of it. Punk Hazard.
I think that's what it was called. Punk Hazard? I don't know. Punk Hazard's a reference of One Piece. It was Punk something.
Yeah, I just saw that.
What was it called?
Desert Punk?
Yeah, Desert Punk.
I've never seen it, but I've heard of it.
Oh yeah, it's kind of the same concept. Basically, it's a comedy with a lot of harem, or not harem, but a lot of etchy shit thrown in there just for fun. But it's like actually good because of how funny it is. I don't know. I
Thanks
thought it
for
was
getting
worth
me
the
those
watch.
picks, Denny. Thanks for those reference for the guest, Emma. Yeah, I'm going heavy on the yellow.
I mean, if I was recommending an anime that just came out, Demon Slayer was super good. I know everyone talks about it, but it's actually really good.
I started Vinland Saga, and I have to continue that.
I watched a
Vikings,
couple episodes of that, and
anime.
I don't know. The first episode was amazing, and then it just got. Hinamatsuri was actually a really funny show that a lot of people didn't watch. It's basically like a girl assassin from another world lands on Earth, and she's not strong. She just has absurdly strong telekinetic powers, and it's like her learning about daily life Japan. It's like a comedy, but it's like really lighthearted and really fun.
Nice.
And
I haven't been watching a lot of anime recently.
the fight scenes are
Yeah.
hilarious because everyone's basically like weak humans with absurdly telekinetic powers. So it's like the force of 1,000 suns coming out of like a 12-year-old girl.
I'm getting some crazy patterns on this. Look like
Yeah, my anime goes in waves. I'll watch like 5 shows at once and have a great time, and then I'll just stop watching anime for like 4 months straight.
Usually it revolves around if there's a new Gundam or a new JoJo series.
And I have a
anything
Crunchyroll,
else, like
so I'll watch whatever. Actually, I was watching a bunch of shows that I was really enjoying.
Let me get that Crunchyroll, Jacob.
Fire Force was really good. You want my Crunchyroll account?
Look, I
I have
probably
to go to
won't
my
even-
anime list and see what.
I probably won't even use it.
I can change my password and give it to you. I'm pretty sure you can share. I mean, it's only going to come from 2 locations, my house and yours, so it should be fine.
Is there anything good on there?
Yeah, there's a ton of anime. I mean, it's all subtitled, so hope you like reading.
I don't give a shit.
But I love it. Yeah, I mean, you'll see my lists. There's tons of stuff that I would recommend. Konosuba is something me and Ricardo both love.
Why do I know what that is?
It's basically like a magical, guy gets stuck in an alternate magic video game world, but it makes fun of those kind of shows. It like breaks all
Okay,
the
thank
tropes.
goodness, because I was gonna.
No, it
not ready to go
absolutely
into one of
mocks
those
the shit
shows.
out of them. Like one of their people.
I'm so tired of it.
One of their people is a wizard who does explosion magic, but she only does the highest spell she can possibly cast, which means she can only cast once a day. So she's like the most useless wizard to have on your party. Because all she can do is basically like nuclear bomb a city, and then she's out. Fire Force was pretty good. It's on there. Demon Slayer was on there, which was good. Time I got reincarnated as a slime monster it's very lighthearted and fun, but I enjoyed it.
I think I heard about that.
Goblin Slayer's first episode is metal as fuck, and the rest of the show is actually really like much lighter and softer. So that was kind of a letdown. Megalobox is on there, and Megalobox is fucking amazing.
Oh, Yes, yes, please.
It's
That's
like
good
a
show.
cyberpunk dystopian boxing show. It's really good.
That sounds interesting.
It's the animation
Oh,
is
it's good.
like
Gorgeous.
Samurai Champloo meets
It is.
Afro
Yep.
Samurai. Like it's super good. It's very
Please watch it.
stylistic. The dystopian world's really cool and interesting. The boxing fights are all different, so that it doesn't feel like you're watching the same fight over and over. It's super good. Persona 4 is on there, and Persona 4 is an awesome anime. If you haven't played the game, it's really nice to watch because it's like short and you get the gist of everything.
I forgot that those got animated.
It's really good, and there's a bunch of like scenes added in that aren't in the game. So if you are a Persona fan, you still get new stuff. There's also a really good anime on Amazon Prime that you could watch now called Dororo. So its plot's pretty wild, but basically this baby loses like everything it has by 27 demons. Like it doesn't have skin, it doesn't have eyes, it doesn't have a nose, it doesn't have a voice, it doesn't have ears. And the baby like basically slowly learns that it can only see demons. That's the only thing it can see in the world. And every demon it kills, it gets one of those like 27 pieces back. And so it's basically like a dude slowly regaining what is to be human. And some things he gets back he doesn't like the ability to feel pain. That's kind of a sucky one.
Huh.
But it's really good. It's like super good. I think it's 24 episodes.
I haven't logged onto my anime list in like over.
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime, so you can watch it free there if you have Amazon Prime.
Drifters, if you like Hellsing Unlimited.
Drifters?
There's only one season of it though, yeah.
I've never
If
seen
you get all
anything
these
for
famous
Drifters.
people in Japan and they all get thrown back into like the Odo period with like Nobunaga and all like the famous Japanese warriors. They all get stuck. But it's very like Hellsing Unlimited. I mean, it's the same guy, but it's just like that kind of it's I wish they would do a
I mean,
second
Hellsing
season.
was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed it.
It's another show.
I'll tell you one of my favorite shows. You can actually watch it on Netflix. You'll be really confused because Netflix started in the middle of the series for some reason, but it's called Baki, Baki, and it's basically Street Fighter meets Mortal Kombat. It's like underground street fighting.
Is that the show with like the really brutal fights?
Yeah. Oh, they're
like
super brutal, dude.
Huge guy, school kid.
Up. Oh yeah, like bullets in the mouth and they slam
I've
their
seen a
jaws
few
shut.
episodes. Yep.
Dude, the anime is even more violent.
haven't...
Like people get like their arms ripped off and shit, and yeah, it's like
I've seen a few
rated
episodes
R
with buddy,
version
but
of
I
Street
haven't
Fighter.
sat down.
It's really good. The plot's pretty enjoyable.
Yeah.
The only problem with the manga, because there is a show that's like before the Netflix season that would lead you up to the Netflix season. It's old, but it's still good.
I'm fine with old. I like a lot of old stuff.
It's
anyway,
on Kiss Anime. If you go to Kiss Anime, you can watch it. So you can watch it for free, and then you can watch Baki on Netflix. You can read the manga, which goes on like way past what any of the anime series go to, but the manga's kind of hard to find.
Did they come out in like the 80s or something?
Yeah, they came out in the 80s.
It seems like one of those shows that's been running for a while.
Yes, it's been running for a long while. It's so good though.
You can just tell sometimes.
It's the manga. The manga is absurdly well drawn. That dude spends way too much time drawing buff dudes. Like, you think JoJo draws masculine dudes? No way. Baki's people are like rippling with muscle with like hyper detail.
You missed your calling, Jacob.
It's really impressive, like his art skills. But it's also, I hope you like looking at buff dudes. Because pretty much every guy in Baki fights shirtless.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm here.
No, Baki's a
I
fucking
go to my
amazing
anime
manga.
list and it's like 50% Gundam. So I have to scroll down to this huge chunk of Gundam to look for anything else.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen pretty much all the Gundam
Yeah.
shows I want to watch.
I still have to finish watching Seed and everything after that.
Seed was okay.
And then,
I couldn't do Destiny though. Destiny was where it gets bad. Like when people bash that show,
think
that's what
it's
they're
the
bashing.
The style, I can't. And then
I didn't
part
like
of it was I was watching the English dub. So, yeah.
The art style, what is it, like Hanamari? I don't remember what it's called. There's the face drawing style. It's like a specific artist. I
the
definitely
Gundam
don't care
I
for it.
can't.
same.
It's I forget what it's called, but it's like that. It's that artist where he draws like the really big eyes that are really far apart, and it definitely detracts from the Gundam show. Is it Hamari
can't.
face?
Hirai face?
Is that what it is?
Hirai?
Yeah, Hirai face. You're right. Hirai. Hirai face. It's like that artist
Thanks, Zero.
where they're like their faces are really wide and apart from each other.
Ugh. Is it supposed to be cartoony? Like, just, I don't know. I just ugh. ugly to look at.
It's the Seed style. It's literally the art style that Seed uses. Yeah,
It's
he
just
did
the Seed
Fafnir
style.
as well, and every character looks exact. Yeah, you're totally right, dude. He did a show called Fafnir, which I didn't really care for, but every single character in Fafnir just looks like Seed characters, and he just like swaps different hair on him.
Ugh. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what it looks like? It looks like those how to draw anime / manga books you'll find in Michaels. That's what that looks like.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with like an artist having a distinct style.
That's
You
what
know,
that looks like.
like there's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
it, but it's just like all his characters look the same. Like, okay, Dragon Ball Z, dude, you can at least tell who's who in that show, even though it's a very distinct style
Yeah.
that only Akira Toriyama does. Or
Yep.
like Bleach, you can pretty much look at any Bleach or One Piece art and you know it's Bleach and One Piece, but not everybody looks identical. Like, let's just change the hair.
Yeah, every time I look at it, I'm like, this is definitely like those how to draw anime books.
Yeah, like I'm not a good artist, and I I'm fine with that.
I went to school for art, and yet I'm not doing anything having to do with art for work. So
You want to know what? I gotta look it up. I actually do have one of my favorite Japanese art styles, and it's very bizarre. Let me figure out who did it.
I was so pissed with Nagano is retconning 5-star stories, and he could do whatever he wants, but that style he's got with the Gothic maids that he changed for Motorheads, I can't deal with it. It's just too weird for me.
Wait, is that really who does it?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it is. I've only looked at his mechs. I never realized that that's how he draws humans. It's Obari. Obari mechs, where they always have like really. Yeah, have you ever seen Obari mechs where they always have like really thick shoulders?
Oh yeah, I love Obari designs.
But have you seen how he draws people? I love how he draws people.
Didn't he do some less than savory anime?
Oh yeah, he did. So one of my favorites that he did was called Voltage Fighters. It's like an hour-long OVA, and it's so ridiculous. The plot makes no sense. I think it's based on like a fighting game, but I love the art style that he does for people. They're really drastic and like they're not human at all. You know what I mean? Like they're really goofily drawn, and I love that about it. Like do your own thing, man. Fuck it.
God, I love Obari designs. They're just I mean, I'm so into super robots too, so that's part of it.
Yeah, I mean that's one reason why I started liking fucking One Piece stuff is just because I love how ridiculous his characters are. Like they're not human at all. You know what I mean? Like their torsos are like 3 times the length of their legs, and that's cool. You know, do your own thing. It's your, you know what I mean? It's your shit.
People will. Oh yeah, what I love is people will try to mimic that style, so they'll have like he did that design for the new Gundam. They'll do like those perspective plays with they'll make like really long limbs. But it's meant when it's posed, it's supposed to show the foreshortening from the leg to the back of the body. I love when people do that in a physical representation.
I know what you're talking about when people like do the Gundams or they'll put like an MG arm on a high grade to make it like over absurd
it's like
perspective. Yeah, like exaggerate the perspectives. But I love that because like fuck it, dude, it's your art. You can make it not realistic, you know. And if you want to recreate that in a model, like more power to you.
Plus, it's like looking at strong men. You're just looking at really buff, sexy mechs.
Dude, yeah. Who doesn't love looking at strong men?
Right?
Every time I walk up behind Justin, that's all he has on his phone.
Is that why you're sad you can't meet his
expectations? Yeah, you guys all know about his Justinia's builds, but he actually has a second Instagram called Come In Me Bro.
Oh, I think I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Justin.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Oh, no way.
Oh, you done with Aubrey?
Huh?
Hey,
no.
Aubrey.
They were leaving, so no. Well, that's the top and here, the bottom.
Oh, you're teaching her how to. She can't build, dude. Look at her genetics. She doesn't stand a chance.
Oh, jeez.
She's eating it.
Look, let me see.
Oh, she's gotten huge, dude. Look at those guns. So buff.
You're Jacob. He's talking to you.
Aubrey, how you doing? It's Big Jacob, though.
Yeah, it's Big Jacob. All right.
Okay, fine. You're not even gonna wave at me. You're my best friend when I'm there. I don't even want to hear it.
So we need this one. This one right here.
Everybody, look how I put in it. Did you see how I could?
And then you need this one.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Wow, dude, her hand-eye coordination has gotten so much better. I remember when you handed her that Pokemon ball thing, and she like couldn't even use it.
Dude, she is on it.
Yeah, her hand-eye coordination is way better now. Look at that, she got the whole piece out. And before, she couldn't even use like the single analog. That's awesome.
Oh, she plays everything now. This one.
No, that's super cool.
Okay.
She'll be building better than you in no time.
Put this down.
That's not
inside.
much.
Put that inside here. Flip it over. There you go.
All right, where's this other arm?
You got it. There, just like that. Oh. Forward a little bit. Yeah.
I'll tell you what's weird though. When I was in Japan, I like of all like the popular animes, and then there's like the different stuff on Crunchyroll. But then you go into like a bookstore and you see the wall, just a huge wall of manga. Oh my god! Like I did not realize there was that many. Like you think there's a lot of animes, like there's like 50 different animes a year. There's like 1,000 different manga that are just constantly being printed. They all
and they just never come over here. Yeah,
right, and they're just not big enough to be worthy of US because they only bring over like the best. Oh my god, man! Just watching the people like pursue just
right there.
Huge rooms, like 7 different aisles, and it's all titled new manga, not even old stuff, just recent stuff that's come out that month. Yeah, it's crazy.
Look at me.
Although I couldn't read any of it because it's all in Japanese, of course. That's one thing that I definitely got wrong. I thought that they were bilingual, but no, they pretty much only speak and read in Japanese.
Here, you want to do your next piece?
Or if they could
speak English,
they
a lot of
chose
them
not
are.
to.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I guess I was led to believe with stuff that there is a lot more English speaking, but there is not, which is cool.
Like that,
it's their language.
Filthy Frank, that Filthy Frank joke. Where are the subtitles once you get to Japan?
Yeah, there's none. I mean, a lot of the signs have English translations on them in Tokyo, but once I left Tokyo, there's
Yeah.
like no English translating signs.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Kyoto had very few. Osaka had, I would say, like 40% were translated in English, but most weren't. So that was a
I
struggle.
want to go eventually. I'll know who to talk to if I want to.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you stick
Get
in
advice.
Tokyo and you use Google Maps, you can get anywhere with no problems.
Here's the thing: I don't want to just stick in Tokyo though. I want to go like into the countryside too.
Google Map the shit out of it. Pre-plan it.
All right.
If you have Sprint, they're owned by SoftBank, which is a huge Japanese company. So you actually get free internet there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Good to know.
because Sprint's owned by SoftBank. So the second you go over there, your phone just changes from the word Sprint to SoftBank, and you're good to go. You don't even have to do anything. You just have internet.
sweet.
Yep, same company, everything, just a different name.
Pull it out.
So that's really nice. If you don't have Sprint, you can buy these little Wi-Fi things or like 3G converter hotspot things, and then you just pay like a weekly fee. And those are at like airports and everywhere.
So this.
And when I was there, I mean, there was never a time I didn't have like full internet. Like they have way better coverage than the US does.
Oh, I'm sure.
Was
You plug that in.
Hey, remember when Justin used to like to talk to us?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to calm her
Raise
down
your daughter? Yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
because her company.
Oh,
Squish it. And then put the foot on there.
I want this to.
Spin it around. Nope.
Now they're the look at them. They're the cutest little ragtag team. You got to give props to Justin. Oh, T-Mobile and Sprint. Oh yeah, they just
Oh,
merged,
yeah.
didn't they?
like this.
Yep. Squish
That
it
was like the
together.
big merger that happened this year. T-Mobile and Sprint. Like everybody in the world tried to sue to stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Sprint for the dumbest reason. Unlimited internet. Like it's not like 30 gigs and you're out. That's the only reason. I never want to be in that situation, so that's why I use them.
Here you go.
I got no choice. I only got Verizon. That's all we can reach our house. So.
Yeah. I mean, I don't bash any of the companies because they're all the same. They're all dicks trying to get your money. I just prefer them because I pay a little extra and I get unlimited internet. It's fine by me.
No.
Ooh, that almost fell.
I do it all by myself.
Yeah, she can do it all by herself, dude. She doesn't need you messing it up.
Now squish.
I can feel it getting humid.
No, you
I hate this. So sick of this climate.
AC, man. Hit it up.
Somebody.
What state do you
Yeah,
live
I'd
in?
have to put that in the window still.
There you go. Good job.
What state are you in?
Pull that off now.
Connecticut.
What? You complain about humidity?
Yeah.
Nah.
Dude, you're like so far
In my
north.
part of this, I'm in the. Well, when it gets warm,
Oh,
it gets humid.
Yeah, but it's like so much. That's
Squish.
north, man.
Squish.
I always thought about living in Boston. I feel like that city just always appeals to me. I know that's not in Connecticut. It's Massachusetts, but
Don't go to Connecticut.
I didn't say I did.
Boston.
I said Boston. That's Massachusetts. Totally different state.
Oh, I thought you said you wanted to go to Connecticut.
No, I want to go to Boston, which is close-ish. Actually, I don't even know how close.
Oh yeah,
Boston
no,
is
it's
to
like an
Connecticut.
hour and a half from me.
Oh, see, that's not far at all. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, no, that's the
Boston's
thing
always
about
seemed
New
like such a
England.
nice city.
There you go. Just hold on.
New England is so close to everything.
No.
It's so nice.
Now we're done with this one for right now. So now
Expensive Boston. I can't stand New York City.
No.
okay. My bad.
Boston
I
is
definitely.
a better choice.
Hi, Tofu. I definitely don't have any interest in New York City, but Boston, I do.
Boston
Is
is
it-
just a big college town. That's all it is. I mean, it's a city, but it's a college town.
Hi, Tofu. Do you want to say hi? Since Justin has a cool partner, maybe I'll have one here. Let me
No.
move my camera.
This.
There you go.
This.
Yeah, you like that, guys? Everyone say hi to Tofu. Yes, I know she probably appears upside down. And yes, there's another
Aw.
cat right here. Boop.
Cute.
I have a lot of cats, okay?
Did I
Keeps
do
me from my
it?
crippling
Did
loneliness.
I do it, guys?
So for Hasaki, I have lived in the South before. I actually used to visit Florida all the time. I no longer do very often because my grandparents live down there.
This one I did.
And I've been to Phoenix, Arizona, which was very hot, which I didn't mind though because there was no humidity. It's just dry.
Yeah, that's Tucson is so much better. It's so mild compared to Phoenix.
Yeah, I was in Chandler and Scottsdale, which I mean, it's all right next to Phoenix. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
20 minutes away is not far enough to really change the weather. But I liked it a lot. I wouldn't mind living there.
So I like the climate. Like, I don't know, desert. I need my green. I need trees
That's
and
fine.
stuff. But it's nice. It's definitely nice.
I mean, I live in the middle of mountain hell, so.
Oh,
No.
But I've looked at a few other places. One of my friends wants me to move to LA, which is, I don't know.
no,
I
thank you.
I have no doubt that it's beautiful. I don't actually want to live in a city. I want to give it a try. I've always lived rural,
I've been to LA and it's everything I expected it to be.
so I don't know. I think
just
he lives
not
in
about that
Santa Monica.
scene.
We don't need this anymore. Now we gotta put this together.
So I wouldn't mind giving that a try.
Remember how we put it together?
I also looked at like South Carolina because I feel like it's warm,
And this one,
but it's not like too warm.
and this one.
So that might be nice. And then it's still East Coast, which I'm used to.
That's upside down.
East Coast.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm a New Englander through and through.
Shit. Now I gotta check on that.
No, this they changed. So Hangouts only works for like offline broadcasting. So it's basically the same thing. It's linked up through YouTube and everything. It's upside down. It's linked up through YouTube and it broadcasts, but since Google Hangouts doesn't host live video chats anymore, you got to do it through something else. You can still do like private video calls. There you go. Good job. And then this one goes on top.
Yeah, Denny, and you were in Rhode Island, which is like the New Jersey. Well, Connecticut's kind of like the New Jersey in New England, but that
Wait,
part of Rhode Island, some of Rhode Island's pretty
you know this right now.
New Jersey. So
So do these.
you think that's good? You should see some of the other parts. If you ever get a chance to go New England, New Hampshire or Maine,
Flip it over? Nope. Other way. Like spin it.
Rhode Island's such a meme.
Like,
Rhode Island memes. Ah. Oh, it was fun. You kidding me?
and that's upside down. There you go. Oh, oops. There you go.
I don't need to. Oh,
Oh, sorry. My bad.
hey, why did you steal the scissors?
I didn't steal the scissors right here. You just don't need them right now.
Oh.
This might be back.
You're right, Hisaki. They do.
You got it back.
And if you especially want to go to Boston, be expected to pay a pretty price.
Silly.
Pretty penny.
Nope. Spin it around. Yeah, like that. There you go. I think that's right now. And that's upside down. Struggling, huh?
Yes.
We'll get it.
Like this.
Can I put that one together and you can do the rest?
Oh. Which way?
I got to figure out what side you got. Okay, so this. Look, so this is the front. Look, don't cry, don't cry. I'm just trying to help you. It goes like this. So this one goes like that. Okay. Yep.
I've got 2 more parts to paint, but I don't have enough alligator clips.
You got any of those? See if I got any of them sitting here. I don't. Those little paper clip thingies. You have any skewers?
Skewers? No, that's. I mean, I got one that doesn't have a point or a clip on it, so it's not. It's too thin for the hole to fit for this diameter for this piece. But oh man, I got to figure out something.
Nope.
Two more pieces. Literally just two more pieces.
Spin around, spin around, spin around, spin around, spin around. There you go, right there.
Maybe if I mount it on.
Push it.
Oop.
Sit it down on the table and then push it down.
Oh, there's one.
There you go.
Old paintbrush might work.
Now you need these two.
There we go. There's one.
Yep, both these.
I'll show everybody this black.
Everybody sees you.
Here's the black thing, guys. You like it? I'm building my model.
Cool.
What are these guys?
That's called a Zaku.
What are these?
It's the best one.
They're for the knees.
No, I got it.
Sorry, Denny. I know GMs are the best.
Hey, I'm pretty neutral. This one.
See, I'm more of a Zeke guy until it comes to Advance of Zeta. Then I'm like, oh, give me all the Titan suits.
I feel like they both bring enough unique stuff to the table, so.
Oh no, I know. Yeah. Not
It's
trying to cause
really hard to truly pick.
a war.
And then there's also the whole like I appreciate like what Xeon stands up for, but they're also kind of terrorists.
Oh yeah. Origin did some interesting things with fleshing that out.
I need to watch.
But again, also,
is Origin finished?
oh, yeah. I mean,
Good.
for the most part. I mean, there's more to the manga. It's kind of does like different things than the manga, like
Right there.
timeline wise, in terms of following the chapters. But yeah,
Every guys.
it's good.
What are these?
So look,
There's one scene I want to make a diorama of so bad in that show.
You go.
It's like a high-speed chase that takes place on the moon, and I want to make a diorama of it so bad.
Do it. I know. I'm gonna commit myself. You hear it first. Here first. I'm gonna try and do my first diorama very, very soon.
Really?
It's upside down. I would like to. I have a couple really cool ideas in my head that I want to do. So I'm gonna try and commit to doing one of them.
If you watch Origin, you'll know what I'm talking about. Once I say chase on like a street chase on the moon, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can watch it on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like a retelling, but it's also, you can see how it's also trying to fit in to be, it could be totally canon at the same time. Thunderbolt in itself, it's just so different that it's obviously alternate universe.
He's doing really good. Now he's got to put his head together.
Yeah, that's right, Hazaki, the Manovsky chase. I love that scene so much.
Okay, so we need.
I got to get that I think they call it the Bugu. Ramba's MS.
The Bugu is awesome.
These two?
Yep.
Yeah, that's one of the suits in this scene. So I definitely want to do that. It'd be pretty big though. What was that?
I painted mine all kinds of crazy. It was like green and yellow.
Did you post that on your Insta?
I don't think it's done yet. Like I took like a couple like little pictures of it, but I haven't like completed it.
That'd be cool.
It just kind of needs like some weathering and stuff. Alright, puppies.
Just want to cut the whole thing off.
Okay, you cut it out.
I just want to pull the side off. So
Yeah, it'd just be kind of a involved big diorama. You might want to start with something small first before I try that.
Yeah, mine's gonna be like just a small little scene from my head.
Yeah. I think this chase is like 4 mobile suits total, so it'd be pretty big.
Well, I mean, you've made some heavy progress this year, so
I know. I'm glad.
no.
I'm just gonna try and catch it so it doesn't fall.
Well,
I can't wait to keep working on this thing though. My gap flay. Doing some crazy stuff with it.
I didn't realize that was yours. I saw that pop up on my feed a couple times, and I was like, "That's interesting." And then, like, you know,
Yeah.
like then scroll, and then like I saw it in the
Then
chat, and I was
what?
like, "That's Matt's."
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was talking to Jerome about it. It's like kind of like got like this condo style thing going with it too at the same time, like a mix.
I dig it. It's
I just
you're kind of doing your own thing with it, and I really like that.
yeah. I mean, I'm trying to base it off of like some of the advanced of Zeta stuff, like the Marzion, like the ones with the lance, the Scuzrum kit, the Scuzrum mobile suit with the lance.
What?
It's got
The-
like
The Surzum Diaz.
Hey, why is it?
yeah. It's got the one where it's got like the cannon, and there's one with the lance and a shield, kind of that style. Do something color scheme like that.
Oh, where'd it go? It's on your piggy. Oh, there it is. All right,
All right, see
Hasaki.
you, Hisaki.
Man. Yeah, I think we're gonna hang out for a few more, and then we're gonna wrap it up. So we're gonna get this Zaki put together.
Does this fit? I'm trying to.
Why don't you instead of cutting it because it might fall. Okay, I got it.
Maybe I'll hang this off of the. Yes, I'll hang it off the paint cap. I mean the glue cap, and I'll just paint it.
Okay. Do you know where this goes? You gotta put it
Cut
inside it.
this
You gotta put this
Look at
inside.
this. I'm just
Well, come on, cut it.
You cut the top, but
You're gonna break my cutters.
I gotta get a new pair. The spring in mine's busted.
That is the worst. All right, cut these two off.
And this pair has been through hell, like just cutting giant chunks off for kit bashing and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, those
This thing
Zerons
has lasted
man.
years.
Like, if you don't, I mean, you're gonna have to sand and stuff regardless. But like, I've got like these big chunky boys. I've got another big chunky pair too. They work fine. I probably, in retrospect, shouldn't be letting her run around with some god hands, but whatever.
Oh, that's what those are.
They're not like the high end ones, but they're I mean, they're still pretty nice.
Are they worth it? Because I'm hearing yes and no from different sides.
For me, I don't see the value because I paint, I customize. I'm gonna be sanding it anyway, so what do I care,
Yep.
But like if you just want to, if you want to cut back on tools and you just want to snap stuff together, I can see where people would enjoy it because it does minimize the amount of stress.
Look, Dad.
I see you. You mean Jacob and Matt and the whole internet?
So the whole entire internet.
All right, pull those little thingies off.
Yeah, I guess it really depends on the application you're using them for.
Yeah, I mean, like anything that makes your life a little bit easier, usually is worth it.
Yeah.
But again, I'm doing a lot of sanding and stuff like that anyway, so I'm not too bothered.
I am so impatient with sanding. I'm
I'd
so
rather put that
impatient, and I've been
money-
struggling.
I'd rather put that money towards like other tools.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Oh, we don't need that. Okay, now we need that guy right there.
All right. I gotta let this yellow dry, and then I can go on to the next color.
All right, I'm back.
I didn't even realize you left. Welcome back.
Well, fuck you, man. I thought I was important to you. Wow, ouch.
You said you said you weren't anyway.
No, I had a work thing pop up, so I was fixing something. Apparently, our Sophos antivirus just updated,
Mm-hmm.
and it has a new policy called bandwidth consumption that includes blocking streaming media.
No. Don't cut that off.
So basically, anybody who's who has Sophos on their computer, which is everybody who works for us, can't use streaming media.
Oh.
Yep. Sounds like my job.
Well,
Can't
no,
do
we
anything.
don't
I
want
can't
that.
even listen
We're
to the
IT.
radio.
Like we're a tech company. Like we have to YouTube shit
Oh,
all the
you
time.
need that. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
then you don't want that. Never mind.
Right. And I don't really care about bandwidth because everybody's working from home. So if they want to stream, they can stream.
So I just ran to the shop
You got it.
and I got some colors. So I got moon yellow, Vallejo.
Somebody,
Game color.
hey, look, Jack up.
Yeah, I can understand like peer-to-peer being blocked because that's just dangerous for us. But like
Yeah.
not being able to use YouTube, like yeah, we need that.
I can't do anything because like, defense stuff. It's like nope, nothing at all.
Yeah, hi Aubrey. How you doing?
That.
Now, wait, how come you want to talk to me now? You wouldn't talk to me 5 minutes ago.
Let me see. Look, you see this right here? Look, that goes in there like that.
Okay.
So now squish it. Well, you did. Let me take it out so you can do it again. I'll take it out so you can do it again. I didn't ruin it. Flip it over. It's upside down.
Yeah, flip it over. Come on,
There you
Aubrey. Get it together. Your life's falling apart. You're almost at your midlife crisis. You need to fix this.
This goes in there next. It goes in the other side. And then spin it around. Right? Oh, nope. You had it right. Yep. This is what it's like having kids.
Wait, is she going to school next year?
Yep. Well, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
How do you feel about that, man?
Oh, I'm gonna take. I think I'm gonna take like 2 weeks off of work, and I'm gonna sit at home and probably cry.
Oh.
Do you miss her already?
Absolutely.
Do you feel like she's going to grow apart from you and you're going to lose your little girl?
Yes.
That's probably true.
Jacob. Oh man.
Come on, let's get this together. Everybody's trying to see you finish.
Look, just because I'm not afraid to ask the hard questions.
There you go, right there. Squish. Squish, squish, squish. All right, now put that on the other side.
I gotta take pictures of this though. This
The pink thing
GM.
So twist it. There you go. Perfect.
Take pics.
All right.
Such a pain in
Put
the
that
butt to
down.
set up the thing though.
Now put these two together. See where that goes on here? Yeah. Oh, put it forward a little bit. Oh, no, you had it right. You had it right. Other way.
Come on, Aubrey. You can do it. I believe in you.
See those two right there?
Aubrey, pick his nose.
Don't pick my nose.
Pick his nose. Pick his nose.
Ew.
Let me see.
Oh, I made her cry.
Way to go.
You know, that's really my only goal in life is to
All right,
make a
last
4-year-old child cry.
Oh my
All right, let's go.
That's how you know you made it in the big leagues in this world.
jeez.
Oh man, let that crap dry.
Yep, that's what I gotta do now.
So that whole time I managed
I'm
to
just
get
eager to.
the seams on the arms done, and that's it. That's why I hate this project. Oh,
You did it
oh
to
well, I can do this.
It's
I
the
believe
seams, huh? That bad?
that goes on
Yeah,
top.
there's just so many, and they're so wobbly.
So does that kit have polycaps? The polycap style?
It does. Let me find them. Well, so its joints are hard plastic, but I thought there was polycaps. No, that's hard plastic. I guess these.
Can I say? You almost
Honestly,
got it.
they're hard plastic too. So no, there's no polycaps. It's all
Mhm.
hard plastic,
Okay. Okay.
which is fine. I mean, that's what it is. God, man,
Just try
have you
to-
ever met such a just domineering, controlling father?
You did it. Let me see.
Look, all she wants is her freedom to express her creativity, and he's
Look,
just.
look, she's putting it right on there. She knows right where it goes. Now show everybody what you did.
Now
Nope.
throw it, Aubrey. Throw it across the room.
Don't throw it.
Throw it. Chuck it.
Do it.
Yeet.
Can you put it in his hand?
Aubrey, sing us a song. Ooh, twinkle, twinkle.
What song was that?
Yay!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
All right. I think we're gonna wrap this stream up. I'm gonna go hang out with her. You want to tell everybody goodbye? You want to tell them that they can subscribe to our channel?
Yeah, you guys can subscribe to my channel. Sign up to my Instagram, Cupcake Mecca. I am losing. I have lost. I'm under the 1900 mark. Please follow me. I need your validation for me to feel whole as a human being.
I will be sure to go and follow you right after this.
I'm currently at 1898. I just need 2 people to get back in the 1900s.
18.
on,
I got like 4. I don't even know if I think I have like 400 or 300.
I bleed out. Like every week I lose like 5 people. Which I mean I also don't like make any content, so I guess it's my fault. But come on guys, give me love. Cupcake Mecca, all one word.
You did finish it.
You can follow me on Ani Plamo,
It's actually
Instagram
Annie
or Twitter.
Playmo.
Annie, sorry, don't they say anime in Japan?
Annie Playmo. Yeah, even though it's animation
Plamo.
or animation,
Yeah.
they're like it's anime. I'm like for animation, but you
Ani.
know,
Or Annie, like Anakin Skywalker. Sure.
boom. Put my keyboard back there. Turn off my little lights. Justin, it was a pleasure. I'm so glad you decided to invite me, and I'm sure you don't feel like it was a mistake.
Oh no, absolutely not. How could it ever be?
You know, one of the people I probably
Nice.
lost on my follower list was Justin.
It's true.
I'm gonna go on and make sure he's still following me.
Oh. All right.
He's
I'm
like,
gonna go
oh, please don't.
hang out with her.
All
I
right.
will see you all later. Thanks for
See ya.
hanging out
I love you all.
Thanks.
later.
You're all like children to me.
I love you.